It's like, this is going to be really embarrassing if I lose to my old team that I think is trash, so we got to win. It's also, you know, interregional beef.
Yep.
You just don't want to lose to people who begrudged you in the past.
So if you're Ramses, what do you think you're telling Kiyotaka?
Step the fuck up, or you're out, kid.
The battle begins.
That's what I'm telling him. There's no way you want to lose this match right now if you are Quinn Dog versus Ram Dog. Who will be the bigger dog? That's why I had the dog on at the intro. You missed it.
I know. Duracchio's going to be giving away first blood. 9Pandas, you may not have seen it at the very start of the game, started with mass tipping Duracchio. And it'll help him control the Chaos Knight in the Phantasm, right? If he pops a Ravage and his Shard as well, he's got a lot of AoE stuns he could be throwing around. Ramsey's going to have a hard time putting damage in.
That's why I kind of question the CK pick. I don't think it was some absolutely free CK game, which is normally where I expect the hero to come out.
Oh my god. Is he going to die for that? Oh my god, he's going to die for that. What? The random Hurricane from the neutral, and it also baits in Ramses to try and get a counter kill. He's going to die to this as well. The neutral somehow sets up a double kill for Tofu.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it set up Ramses there, but it definitely sucked in.
Get it? Because it's like the opposite of the...
That was terrible.
Chaos Theory.
It was absolutely terrible. On the upside, Duracchio got revenge bottom with a huge kill on Miro. That now pushes him way up the board.
But Miro's going to get revenge.
Oh, the grenades.
Right back. Blood grenade, blood grenade, blood grenade. Bound to strike, turn around. No, he actually just goes for Antari. He's trying to slow him down. Didn't want to try and turn. Still has the heal, still has a kill, but will eventually die. The glimpse away. Oh no! Okay, Solo got him with the Nether Blast. Finally, I mean, they committed so much. If they didn't kill Duracchio there.
Very tough to dive the Jingu here when you have very slow damage over time, but getting these monkey kills is really important that 9Pandas enable their axe in this game. Ramses gets beat on by the hammer, and he is gone.
The early meteor hammer from the double kill they got earlier.
Depending on how fat Axe can get, as he's just going to go the Blade Mail straight after Vanguard Blink, which is already done, by the way. Very good timing, and instantly puts it to use.
Wukong's command is going to go out with the lasso, threatens to pull him out. Nice interception there from Tofu. A good stun that'll end up in the kill on Batrider. They got to get away, though. Kiyotaka is here, and he is a bad mama jama.
Another reason I'm saying you don't want to necessarily aggressively smoke and give that opportunity to them, is Kiyotaka will claim a Monkey King.
Very big kill. Surprised Duracchio was still hanging out here, but Kiyotaka had an idea that he would be. Well, this is a Tidehunter that has not been able to protect his early outer towers. So while we were talking about how good a Tide game it is, and there's a lot of reasons for that, I would say one thing you like about Tide is protecting tier 1s.
You get behind, then you have to be confident you can make it up somewhere else and still contribute. So far, 0-0-0 for Quinn. Very quiet game.
Oh no! The clip interception there, Tofu missing the blast off. As a result, they're still going to get the glimpse back and get both the kills. He's set up kills, he's set up towers. They're going to run it. Ramsey's got a glimpse back on him too. Unable. Oh, he doesn't have Phantasm. They do get the Ravage onto the two of them with the Meteor Hammer. They're both going to die here. Oh, Ramses actually pops the Phantasm and does manage to get away thanks to Crepify. Big heals coming out from Solo. Meanwhile, the lasso back onto Tofu. It's going to leave him in a bit of a pickle. Quinn is running low on mana, and he dies, actually. Gets bursted real quick.
Oh, where's that
Duracchio goes back into this one with the Static Storm. Wukong's man, they do manage to get the counter kill onto Kiyotaka. A big trade-off there. Quinn for Kiyotaka. Feel like that would be well worth it for Gaimin Gladiators, except for the fact that Ramses got away.
I still feel like 9Pandas are pretty comfortable in their position in this game, as long as they don't get caught by the massive stuns and net worth of Ace. He is the real factor here, and he is going that Ags on the Tidehunter. I think this is the correct call. Just play to boost up your AoE and impact even more with how
Got the
ripped you are.
initiation onto Tofu, but they are going to be slowed down, not able to get the pull up to the high ground, and Tari's is just giving up his life to try and ensure a kill, and he does manage to get it. Miro cuts in, though, gets a call, now backs away. Playing around this tier 1 tower where Ramses wants to take the fight. That Static Storm is not quite enough, thanks to Solo healing him up. They're getting out of the Wukong's command. Ace had the Ravage ready to go. It just came up, but 9Pandas were already retreating, so
Get in here and contest it, and they will.
Gaimin Gladiators gonna play on the high ground here. 9Pandas gonna have their smoke break, and Tari's just runs headlong into Ace. Immediately gonna take advantage of this one. Gets the
he got 3.
Everybody with the meteor on top of that one. Where's your BKBs? They finally pop him now, but Ramsey's just gonna have to walk it off while the rest are left behind. Miro's gonna die, and it's only gonna be Kiyotaka and Ramses. Maybe not even Kiyotaka. He's forced to use his BKB in order to TP out successfully. That was a well set up defense from Gaimin Gladiators and a big stumble from the Pandas.
Sure. He can go in first. He can create the vision, create the space, scout out the Tide Hunter, protect his cores, and still find an initiation. There are no BKB interactions here for Gaimin. It's just free reign.
He's going to pop
exactly
the last
that.
but he doesn't pop the BKB. He does manage to get a really good call out. Miro is going to try and kill Tofu, but he static storms, so he won't be able to get it.
Did a lot of damage. Maybe 9Pandas can try and turn if Gaimin overextend. They still have Ravage, though. Have to be wary.
Thinking about it. Doesn't pop it. Kiyotaka actually uses his BKB, and Ace will just be able to walk away. Both thinking about that and able to execute that. It all comes down to a lot of vision and mind games here. Gaimin Gladiators.
They're going through the gate.
For Roshan.
They know what's waiting.
Great. Oh, Ramses.
He can break him.
He's right on top. They get the call. They immediately break him down.
The Dream.
Gladiators have stumbled into an ambush. They get off the static storm with a lot of heroes inside of it. The ones that don't have BKB are still fine, though, because there is no damage. Everybody is dead.
That fight went well because you got the break on Tide. That's not necessarily guaranteed again. That was like your one initial pop. Ace is going to be more wary of it. And you do not want to get stuck in this Roche pit versus the Ravage versus the Wukong. So 9Pandas are going to try and take this fight outside of that clumped area. There's the Batrider initiation, the free BKB.
Tari's didn't get it immediately. He is going to be able to get the lasso, but not up to the high ground. And Tari's, they do manage to get the Ravage out. Ramses is turning and fighting, though. He has BKB and is trying to fight for his life, and he does manage to bring down the Tide Hunter first. He's resetting now.
Duraccio with the man fight.
Command is coming out.
They kited it.
All reset out of it. Duraccio has to chase Miro out of it, and he does manage to get that kill, but the rest of the team is already kited backwards, recovered, bought back, and they're ready to reassault for Roshan.
Yeah, Kiyotaka's eating some lotuses out of the
Oh,
pool.
the battle hunger has slowed him down so much he couldn't actually jump into the trees. Despite the Glimmer Cape, Duraccio could not get out.
This game is getting hard for Gaimin. The Tide Hunter, for all he's done this game, is suddenly hitting a brick wall in this Chaos Knight with the Silver Edge. I mean, you get a Ravage on Ramses, but you can't chain it. These stuns do not last as long as they used to. He has Titan Sliver for some extra status resist. Pretty much guarantees Ramses is going to get a BKB off, and then you're the one stuck inside of all of his illusions getting broken. Just melts. That type of fight setup is not going to work anymore for Gaimin. They need some new approach.
It's because Quinn took the last hit on the axe kill instead of Duraccio.
Well, old habits die hard, my friend.
Pulled out of his base, Tofu. They don't want to get too close, apparently. Afraid of what could come, but they do eventually kill him.
And hard done for Ramses. The damage going into this Chaos Knight is not what it used to be, especially with that Mage Slayer.
Or he doesn't, and I think they just flat out lose.
I think it has to be more than one hero too, maybe.
I think so,
I don't
too,
even know
yeah.
if one's enough. But that Axe is completed on Celery, so that Ravage into the Static Storm jump is there. And the first time you do it is the best because you're going to catch 9Pandas by surprise. They're not going to be thinking about popping their BKBs early. Yeah. Might just be happy to tank the Ravage, and then unhappy they did. High ground ward for Gaimin. He's going to find the Morph.
Boundless strike into the Ravage. They caught the Morphlink. The
Didn't even
blast
need it.
afterwards. They didn't need it. So he can use it on the second life.
Oh,
Static
this is
Storm.
good.
Morphlink's in trouble. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. There's no amount of saves that Miro can do to stop this one. In fact, he's going to have to eat the cheese to keep himself alive. TP out. And it is a, well, it was a 9-second BKB. It was a fresh BKB, so he's able to make it out. Solo. See if he can get away. Nope. Dust immediately reveals his position. 3 dead, and they got through Aegis and Cheese. You were right. The first time you're able to do it, catch them by surprise.
And now Gaimin are going to push their advantage with the breath of life they've been given here. Dyrachyo is approaching his 5th slot with that butterfly, and he has Penta-Edge Sword for some extra range. The barracks are going to fall, and they're going to even out this game. Ramsey's cutting some waves. He's slowing this down a bit.
Kind of like an Octarine. Quinn gets an Arcane Rune.
On top of Spell Prism, he is very strong right now. And
they spot Ramses right now. They're going to go
jump
for it. Found the strike. Ravage.
That was so close.
The
storm.
And the mine's going to be laid out. And the tentacle came out and hit the other 3. A big swing. They do have the buyback, though. With that Ravage and Static Storm now down, Gaming Gladiators have to rethink the rest of this fight.
Yeah, they need to get the hell out. Ramses is looking. He'll find a straggler. Remember, there's still Wukong up.
There is. They're going to be walking into this one.
Turn.
This is a dangerous point. Miro, he's going to be the first one down, and Ramsey's trying to get out. The heal comes through. Thanks to his BKB, he can walk out. You can see him try and heal up a little bit, but it got glimpsed back. He didn't respect it enough. That's a dieback for him, and that is just straight up the end of the game. There's no way this Morphling can handle this by himself. In fact, he dies immediately afterwards. Solo's the last one down, and it ends with a Quinn Ultra kill.
From the start of that game, getting massacred in lane to massacring them with an Arcane Rune, Spell Prism, Ember Spirit. Some nice timing to hit their stride. They hold on long enough.
And then in the downtime between his auto attack, you can walk out of the range. And there's no way that the Jug can control it because you're being forced to auto attack by the Axe Taunt. I don't like that pick at all. And when you get Blade Mail, you jump a Jug at any point in the game. I guess the level 20 talent changes it maybe.
Excuse me? I said hero.
Centaur.
Not debris.
I think Tofu's dead. Spin on him. You're going to need one more hit. Ramses, oh, never mind, the 3rd hit will secure the kill. First blood for Ramses.
I didn't see 100% of that early lane phase, but when you're up against Jug, usually you just want to nullify the level 1. If I'm Hax in this lane, I'm probably just going to arrow the range creep or ask Mirana to pull wave 2, get to level 2 and 3, and then I think you're in the clear, especially if you can get the fast enough ring. You just don't want to feed that level 1 spin kill, which is what happened. And now you're just playing so much on the back foot here, trying to make up for it. Healing Ward.
See if he can get the kill. Healing Ward dies, and Solo dies, and Tofu dies.
But not before another blood grenade.
Oh, and a kill on top lane on Tares falls to the Metamorphosis.
It's pretty much a guaranteed kill into the tower. I would not mind that rotation.
Or maybe they don't need a rotation at all from the carry because the 2 supports are going to rotate over and kill Dyrachyo instead.
I don't know how he was staying up here like this. And rotation from Quinn yields nothing.
Come back into lane, go for the kill on Solo, which he will have. Ear Shaker was away. Kiyotaka, maybe he did win the lane. It's a winning matchup, but he's not that far ahead of Quinn's Ember Spirit.
And Echo Slam back up. Won't even have to use it. Quinn will get the haste rune in the river, though. Very quiet game for their supports, where normally they're very active. Does feel like 9Pandas shut down a lot of that early aggression that we're used to. I mean, if we've seen one arrow connection this entire game.
There's
a couple echoes.
Echo. Second one of the game is going to be put to use to farm an Undying. Oh, wow, he's really chasing after this one. I guess no Static Storm and the call in from the side. Ace only hits the Disruptor, which wasn't really needed much anyway. Don't get a Culling Blade killed. The Centaur stomp off the mark there from Miro.
Whatever, you go for it, it's up again in 40 seconds. You don't even need it to make plays. You can run around with your Shaker, who has all the lockdown in the world.
Call on Miro with Dyrachyo popping the meta. I believe this Doom is mincemeat or cold meat, maybe.
So every jump call should be a kill here. They see Ramses. They get Ramses.
Call into arrow. Very
dunk.
big kill.
Ramses.
That kill was worth 800 gold. That might even get a little bit more.
Why not?
Another Static Storm going to be used to not get a kill.
Kiyotaka's here.
Maybe saves the life of Solo, though. Yeah, now glimpse back onto Tofu. Fisher, they get the vision, they get the Centaur stun. They do manage to get a return kill for all that.
High ground tombstone dropped, but nobody's around. Because at some point, he'll go into a fight and someone's going to get Shadow Demon disrupted and there's going to be a healing ward and the axe damage is not reliable. Like, Shadow Demon dunks on this hero for a reason.
It also dunks on the Ember Spirit as well, right?
Yep.
The Purge, so it's a very effective pick.
It's a great Shadow Demon. Absolutely great. The only thing he's really worried about is Moonlight Shadow getting heroes on the back line.
Kiyotaka goes through the portal. He does kill Celery, but there is a tombstone out, and it's building up a lot of zombies. So Kiyotaka is going to have a hard time with this one. And that Blade Mail Enchant Totem hit. Almost one-shot himself. Didn't get a Cooling Blade, though.
And those Jug Illusions are pretty good.
Sure.
Nothing to scoff at.
Celery going to be picked off. Glimpse back.
Yeah, this is the type of gameplay Solo wants. Being able to run around, glimpse people into his heroes. Got to set up a disruption on Ace. He cannot blink. He will get doomed through that Blade Mail.
Now, Quinn did do a lot of damage with the Blade Mail bouncing back a decent amount as well. Looks like he may even survive. Yeah, the mech comes out from Celery. And the pipe used as well. He's going to stay alive. Zombie Slash bounce over to Celery. Celery actually manages to stay alive through it. Ramses has to run away. The physical damage of the meta is overwhelming, but the Axe on Earthshaker chases after the Ace. Axe, who does turn around and call him and gets him killed. They keep everybody alive on Gaimin Gladiators, flat out outplaying 9Pandas in this team fight.
Whew. It's risky, but if they feel confident enough, Kaya for the Axe. Interesting build up here for some extra magic amp.
Kaya's on build, but Tofu healed up, pipe. They actually still go for it. The blink in Echo Slam. They also hit Celery, though I'm not sure if he knows it. High ground tombstone.
Yeah, this is a hard
fight to pursue into this one. A slight chains onto 2. They have the Purge and they have the Cleanse. BKB goes out though. Now they start chasing back with the zombies on 9Pandas. They clear them. Double Cleanse, double Purge.
Gaimin are all TPing out here. They are lucky they did not get spotted as they're looking for Kiyotaka.
Caught Kiyotaka. And that was him about to complete his BKB.
Oh, that is a bold TP. What the hell was that?
Ace thinking that he was going to set up a fight for his team, and they are cutting in from behind. They might be able to get the initiation, but it's after Ace dies. And now Quinn, he's been perched up. Look at how slow that Remnant is. His BKB is going to wear out eventually. And Kiyotaka's there on the other side. The Purges, ooh, he couldn't hit him with the Fisher. There was too many Remnant jumps.
He's going to catch him.
Get in front of him.
Oh, he blocked
him.
You're trapped in here with me, son.
Does not manage to dodge the glimpse and put in the Static Storm. There's that Purge you were talking about. A counter to the Ember.
Tip.
Like if I'm beefing with somebody,
yeah,
you gonna have my back?
Fuck no, you're on your own. Good luck, bro.
Flips back. Duraccio doesn't have a PKB, so he's real stuck here. Pops asunder, and he does get an Omni Slash on the Swift Slash. A call comes in from Ace, hitting some of the backline heroes, but they're running out of damage, and the real Omni Slash is being put to work. Duraccio's still alive, but without a Sunder, without meta, he really can't do anything here. It's just surrounded by too many heroes. I don't know, but the heals are coming in. They do manage to hit an arrow onto Ramses. But again, the damage. Okay, now Quinn is here. They do have damage. They're going to be able to cut down the Doom, Slight, and Chains onto 2 here. The Disruptor's going to be up next. Antares comes back from his disruption, throwing out the Purge, the Cleanse on himself, trying to run away. But the arrow is going to land onto him. The heal comes out from that Cleanse. Not able to finish him up. Even still, the Healing Ward kept him alive. The Slight wasn't enough either. Tofu's running out.
Just so tough. Ace.
Oh, I've seen this
back on his shoulder.
Except for this, the last time it was Gaimin Gladiators on this high ground, smoked up, and 9Pandas ran into him.
What about 2?
Oh, that is a beauty. The 2 supports almost dead instantly. Celery does manage to stay alive and get off his tombstone. Got the call. There's the disruption. Plus the lifesteal. Ramses really didn't take that much damage. With Slash and glimpse back onto Ace. Static Storm to help finish him off, but he gets out of the kinetic field. No, he dies as Kiyotaka assassinates him from the back lines. Miro, he's going to be able to hit the stun. Duraccio popping the Manta, trying to get out of here, trying to get a Thunder turn around.
Get it.
Oh, disruption. Is he going to be able to get off? Oh, he actually does manage to. He heals up, and there goes. It's just too much for him. Quinn now bouncing away, but too many stuns. He's going to have an Enchant Totem in his face. jumping around as best he can. Kiyotaka's low, but surely that is the end of him. He's run out of remnants. No Aghanim Scepter here.
Double cleanse going out.
Yeah, a cleanse, Shadow Blades. Kind of guarantees you are out unless the enemy team has a gem.
I think Kiyotaka also knew he did not have nearly enough damage there. He's just forcing a reaction. As top gets shoved in, they'll make their way back up there.
Oh, got him. Great Centaur Stomp, followed up by the Doom. Miro's been hitting some very solid initiations in this game.
Yeah, that is a very tough death for Gaimin here. Eliminates any hope of this high ground defense. You're just going to have to give up more buildings. Maybe the game, depending on how well 9Pandas can connect.
BKB does go off the call onto 3. Once again, Ace is hitting these calls.
What a
call. The problem is there is just no damage behind it most of the time. Storaccio only just now popping his Menta. Turned around, does manage to get off the Sunder onto Miro.
He's in the Tombstone.
He's in the Tombstone. He's going to pop back out now. Instantly stunned up, and another call goes out. Miro, he's going to be target. Tofu bursted down very quickly by the swift slash of Ramses. The Scotty really trying to stop Ramses, but the heal is just so damn much.
He's going down. First time only, though. He still has Aegis.
There's no way I see him dying a second time, but we'll see.
It's tough, especially with meta going down in 15 seconds. Your Tombstone is out. That'll be a Rax here.
And still caught Tofu.
That's a dieback. 90 seconds, though, Morana.
Just as the Ember Spirit was about to be back up, and they could have a small chance of being able to fight this one. Now the other support's going to die without buyback either. Jirachio's trying to fight this without meta, which obviously will not work. He couldn't do it with meta against 5 without. No chance in hell.
What are the chances of Quinn getting tipped again? Okay, pretty high. I guess it was 100%.
It was coming.
Ramsey saved them all for this game, and I mean, well deserved. He just owned them from start to finish.
A smooth intro to what could be a rough game for the Gaimin Gladiators, as our analysts seem pretty pessimistic about their chances.
So you're probably getting early Roshans in this game. I mean, you may not have the lockdown for the puck, and if this game goes very late, puck jug probably carry it. But again, Gaimin are used to playing in that type of setup, and a high ground blink from Quinn. He is just laying into Kiyotaka.
Yeah, he challenges Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka does have a Fairy Fire.
Oh no,
Quinn also has a Fairy Fire. Oh!
He has an orb.
One more hit. Oh shit, they're going for it. The Fairy Fire, but no, the orb came back up, and Quinn did not think that was gonna happen to him. He thought he was just gonna secure the first blood and die.
This guy is living life on the edge.
Maybe Ace is going to be dying, though. He gets off the Wolves before he goes, so maybe he can get some last hits, but a big wave pushing into him. That was a great kill to get.
Ace ended up denying. Man, little things just off for Gaimin here. Look at the solo suicide, but that's not worth too much.
Okay, he did get the Water Rune in front of him. Is that regen going to be enough? It doesn't look like it.
He's dead
Quinn
again.
knows he's in trouble, and he's dead again.
At least Tofu finds Ramses with the blast off on getting really greedy on that wolf by the camp.
Yeah, how'd that one happen?
Is it enough? It's not enough damage, though. He needs one more scream, and he might go for it. I'm ulting this. I don't know about you, but...
They're going to pull it away from him. That's kind of awkward.
There it is. Clicked in for it.
Did collect some of it, but now he's going to be caught in the coil, blinking into that one. Maybe not what he wanted. And, the stun came through and did help out a little bit. They killed the Tidehunter and kill Antares. No, Antares managed to die himself to the Ancients instead, which I think Celery's also going to deny himself to.
Kiyotaka and Quinn. Antares and Quinn.
Miro and Quinn.
Yeah, this Omni Slash, not going to be too effective this game.
No, the Lycan ult is going to be a constant problem. And they maybe can still kill Ramses. Yep, there it goes.
Give him that
Final
hip.
screen gets him, and Solo can probably be run down by Ace, who still has his shapeshifts going.
He's going to hammer Jirachio.
That... His smoke move.
He did not get more off.
Somehow works. He ravaged on these flashes. Going to finish him off. There's no way that should have worked. They should not have worked.
That is
now they got the coil onto Quap. Sonic Wave looks to push it back. Ramses quickly pops Manta. But now he has to spin away as Ace, the big bad wolf, is here. He's huffing and puffing, and Techies is knocking down your door with the blast off. Lands onto 2. They're going to go for Ramses first. Down low. Looks like they can finish him off. Can they keep going, though? Do they have that staying power? Is Kiyotaka going to be able to bounce back in and finish off Tofu with the help of his friends? Looks like they should be able to get him as the Gush does bring him down. Now with the shapeshift on cooldown, it does feel like Gaimin Gladiators are going to have to back away. Do manage to get another kill this time on the Bat Rider, but this Kiyotaka Miro duo seems kind of untouchable. They finish him off with a hammer. Miro's going to be slowed down big time, and now that Duracio's back into it, they have some real damage. They're going to put it on Miro, probably kill him. So they get 4. 2 for 4 is the total exchange there.
3. You remember, they got Duracio at the start of that, and they had Ravage and Omni to get it.
I forgot Duracio died to a meteor hammer initiation.
But again, I think 9Pandas are happy taking fights like that, even if they slightly lose them, because it's not at their base. So you're not getting pushed, you're not losing a Roshan, and Kiyotaka, you got a decent amount off that, but so did Quinn. I think Queen Shard is pretty strong. I don't know if you want to wait for Tormentor when you're top net worth on the team.
Has it really arrived? I feel like it's only...
I think you push with this Aegis.
Well, the rest of the team needs to get here if that's the case. Beginning to back him up. Pipe and Force Staff gonna get Solo out of there. Miro jumps forward.
Trying to bait it.
Yeah, but he's out of mana now. They're gonna be able to get the lasso with an Ogre Seal Totem to be able to pull the Morphling out of position. Now, he does still have an Aegis, but blast off, but finally the Aegis is finished off. Try as they might, they couldn't save that extra life. Now Duracio's going to be ravaged up. Omni Slash as well. Duracio's silence on top of everything else. Ace does manage to run in, and with all the strength that Duracio built up, he's going to be just fine. Ramses does have a double damage though, so they're going to need to kite this around as much as possible. He pops the spin. He's willing to fight Ace, and that's why Ace is going to dodge away.
Kiyotaka
going to be used. That Kiyotaka finally gets caught playing too aggressive against the Scythe of Ice.
That is the type of hex you are looking for in these fights. Punish the puck overextension. Double damage for Ramses. It did some work, but not enough, as the heals and the sustain in the ball are coming through. The Gaimin push is deadly for a reason, and they're here to claim your buildings. Ramses going to have to do it the hard way. No ult. Lean into Duracio. Anchor smash.
Without Ravage, without Omni Slash. It does feel like 9Pandas have run out of tools, and they're going to have to give up 1 lane of barracks.
Do have another lasso and 8 here. There was some damage done. But the sustain is just insane right now. And Quinn finishes an Ags. He's immediately in.
Sonic Wave onto the 2 of them. Once again, Solo's able to get out with some help, as the dagger doesn't quite finish him off. They do lose Miro, though. Kiyotaka back into play. Blinks in. Orbs out. Got to be careful of that Scythe of Ice. But this damage, it's overwhelming the buildings. They do still have a tier 2 up in bottom lane. The lasso pull back into the tier 4s.
No more.
This got him. No, BKB immediately goes off. He's going to be fine. Goes for Antares. Goes for the spin off the Juggernaut steal. Couldn't get him, so he goes for Solo instead. Ace makes that pretty easy. Omni Slash bouncing around, really hitting nothing here. Ramses comes back into a world of hurt. A Scythe disruption, yes, but he's still going to come back surrounded by heroes. The healing ward is helping keeping him alive, but it's only going to last so long. Gaimin Gladiators, and there's the tip that was coming in. You knew it was coming. As soon as Gaimin Gladiators feel like they've won the game, Quinn is going to return fire.
And you know he does not have the gold to save her buyback.
No shapeshift yet on Ace.
Do have a Ravage, but I don't think you can burst these cores off it without the Juggernaut Omni Slash. And another Tombstone just zoning, giving vision.
Now the Ravage goes out. They're going to go for Duracio, but he's already morphed into strength. If he does that, they definitely run out of damage, I think, as the coil's going to be used. Holding a lot of heroes, but the Sonic Wave proves to be the superior ultimate, taking down 1. Once again, Solo able to get away with 10 health, but his buildings won't get away. Mega creeps are about to be achieved. A hammer to slow him down, but it finally falls. That's going to be mega creeps, and that may be the end of the game unless 9Pandas want to play for the real long haul. They got to get some kills out of this one now, but Ramses, he's so slowed down, they can't stop Duracio from TPing. Celery, he's also going to get out. They don't catch anybody. And he was already so tanky. He was just boldly blinking into them all the time.
Good luck. Good luck killing him now. Dagon 5 for Kiyotaka. You're needing a couple of those. Tries to burst
Oh, he almost got him. He was so damn close.
That was way closer than I thought.
That would have been the first time the Dagon really paid off. Omni Slash.
I mean,
not
he is alone.
doing much here at all.
He is going to get chased down for sure.
Yeah, he's going to be blasted off after this. No, he doesn't even last long enough. Ravage, okay.
This one's over.
Any more?
Absolutely over and cooked it. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. It gets returned. Absolutely returned to sender here. Ramses with the double in game 2, but Quinn with the double at the end and gets that series win. Got to feel good about that one. Once again, it just feels like 9Pandas can push Gaimin to the edge, but they cannot get the dub versus team.